Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good Monday. First of all, y'all need to stop, okay? Because right now the community is voting. And I know it's like our community is a slice of the greater tri-state Mahjong Soul community, but you vote on your favorite outfit. I've been voting on Fireworks State Hinata because Hinata is currently the character that I'm playing as, but the rankings are truly, it's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. It's harder every day. It gets harder and harder to justify that this game is a game about Mahjong. That this game is a game about clicking and clacking some tiles, if you know what I mean. Start the channel points casino. Wait, hang on. Error creating prediction. No, because it literally just got placed. We played a little phone tag, you and I. All right, let's get into the Jade Room. Look, I'm not gonna show you the elo right now, okay? But I don't want to spoil how the YouTube videos have been going. So I won't say that the elo is good or bad. I'm just gonna say it's not good. Sasuga Yisung always knows how to balance the viewership between Twitch and the YouTube so that no one side gets spoiler rude before the other. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? Dude, I found my calling this past weekend, okay? So I'll give you the whole mise en scène. And I'll start with a lie because I don't like the truth. I'll start with a lie. I was cooking dinner for Beth. I was cooking dinner for Beth. That's the lie. Then I'll get closer to the truth. Beth and I were cooking dinner together because I was willing to, clean up afterwards. Closer to the truth. Closer to the truth. What is the truth? Beth was cooking dinner for the both of us. Beth was fucking cooking dinner for the both of us. Okay, shit, fucking, are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna throw away that 5 right now. Our hand is really, really good. It's a nice and fast all simples hand. Bowser, how's it going? I heard this bit already. So while Beth was cooking dinner for us, I was folding her laundry, okay? I was folding her laundry because we just did like 4 loads of her laundry that day. Holy, I don't need to call Riichi here because this is a bad Riichi. Right, Lord calls the Riichi. I mean, this is a really bad Riichi. You've heard of bad grandpas, but bad Riichis? This is, if we, Tubby, how's it going? So while Beth is like, very okay with cooking, I'm okay with cooking, or excuse me, with folding laundry. And I think is there such a thing as professional laundry folder? Artisan laundry folder? Because I think that's me, dude. I think that is genuinely me. As I was folding her laundry, there was the sheet that you have on the bed. I was like folding it, but all like the corners weren't lining up perfectly. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fold here. I was like, you know what? I could just let it like give it a sloppy job, right? Don't threaten me with a good time. I could, oh my God. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. He's not in pain, Pecco. That's fine. I know I'm in for a 10, dude. I know I'm in for a 10. I'm just like, I'm trying to bide my time just in case this 8 like turns into something awesome. But now that I'm looking at my tiles, I'm like, what am I even doing? I'm trying to tell a story over here, man. At least the 8 is safe. At least the 8 is safe, okay? Now we wait on a 6. Let's go. And like the corners of the sheet weren't lining up, and I was like folding them. I was like, I could just leave it because Beth is gonna have to refold this at her place. And so what's the point of me doing it well? But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fold it really, really well. I'm gonna fold it really, really well. Why? And here's the kicker. Because there's a dignity to folding things nicely. I found that part of my soul within myself. I found that for me. You know what I mean? You're so good at folding. We see it every Monday. Al Boylan fan, I've acknowledged, okay? Bus Janitals, how's it going? Genuinely, I think that I think the the things that will help me improve, hedgehogs, hello, in Mahjong are when we can't fold, don't fold. When we can't fold, don't fold. Just absolutely go ham for it, right? You gotta play aggressively. Also, like if you have the opportunity to chase a Riichi with a decently sized hand and good weights, you should do it. I think you should do it most of the time, right? Girl Luigi, hello. So yeah, I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about myself this past weekend. I like folding laundry very, very neatly. Beth and I went to this Malaysian restaurant. It was also pog rich as hell. It was definitely very nice. We're doing this new thing where we risk getting COVID by eating indoors. That's fun. It's not fun for the whole family, but it is fun. But so far it's been going okay. I don't know if you saw this in the Discord, but I was boba posting. Oops. If you got it, flaunt it. I was boba posting in the Discord. And we went to this cafe because the Malaysian restaurant had such a long wait next to or for it. We went to this boba tea cafe. Dude, there is an advertisement for this bucket. Not this cup, but for this bucket of fruit tea where there was like a giant ass orange slice and there was like a million watermelons inside this MFR, and like it was the most pog rich drink you've ever seen in your entire flippin' life. And then, so we were like, we gotta get this. It's a fruit salad plus like, I don't know, some oolong tea or whatever. This looks delicious. We got it and I posted it in the Discord. There were like 3 fruits in there, dude. There was like 3 fruits in there. It was, I have never been baited harder by an advertisement than this. The bucket in the advertisement was turgid, okay? It was throbbing, okay? I said with fruit, okay? There was so much fruit in the advertisement. Real thing, dude, there's like 3 pieces of fruit in there, and they had the audacity to give us a spork. Like, oh, you're gonna want to eat this after. You must make your own turgid fruit water. Girl Luigi, honestly, like, we were thinking if we just cut up a bunch of fruit and then filled in the rest with tea, that's honestly pretty pog. Not gonna lie. How many 3s are available? Okay, but like, are there safe tiles? If there's safe tiles, I might throw some safe tiles first. I don't know yet. Fairwind Bruiser, how's it going? Jace, how's it going? Rosie O'Gravy, hello. What were they looking for? They were looking for a 1 or a 4. Okay, all right, fair enough. Riichi, Pinfu, no Oradora. Mr. Grayness, how's it going? But it was, you know what? Despite all my belly aching, there was no belly ache. I was absolutely delighted. It was still a very yummy tea, all things considered. It was still a very yummy tea. So all in all, pretty pog weekend, not gonna lie. It was nice to, you know, go out on a adventure, try some new things. It's easy to, you know, just be inside the whole time once you're in a, excuse me, 1 second. What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing here. Hang on. Hello. Psh, this is your pilot speaking. I'm fucking scared, okay? I'm fucking scared and none of the tiles make any sense to me anymore. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai, but I'm like, our shapes could be better. Right? I love when they flavor oolong tea. I'm such a basic bee. I love any kind of fun drink, dude. That is maybe one of my biggest motivating factors to become successful. Like, I would like to purchase like an $8 boba. Like, welcome to LA, sweetie. Ew. But like, you know, pull up a chair. Welcome to LA. It's the most expensive city in the. It's so freaking expensive. But I would like to buy an $8 boba, being like, keep the change. Hey. Grass jelly's on me tonight. Psh, you know what I mean? Dirtola gel, how's it going? Hello. Giant Roboslot. I had a slushy beer this weekend. That was pretty fun. So here's the thing. Beth and I, or I'll just say myself, we got an advertisement in the mail. The advertisement in the mail read as follows. I'm gonna wait 1 round before I call this Riichi. Just to see if we can improve this hand. It's like a Riichi Pinfu hand, but if we draw into like a 4 of characters or something, we have Riichi Pinfu all simples. Like, that's better, right? That has to be better. That has to be better. The young Zuzzy double pair weight. I'm slamming the like and subscribe. This is a Riichi red 5, baby. With a chance at Sumo, chance at Ipatsu, chance at a million Oradora. Tonight we dine in hell. So we got an advertisement that was like free slushy from, or excuse me, Slurpee from 7-Eleven. And we had done this once before at Target where, you know, Beth had showed me the meta. The meta is you get a little bit of the cherry flavor and you get a lot of the regular Coke flavor, and it's a beautiful mix. You know what I mean? It just melts in your mouth, quite literally, because it's a thing of ice, right? Also, oops. We all deserve an $8 boba with basil seeds. I mean, that also sounds delicious. Hang on. What? He's so pogged. High above me, like Joan of Arc or Aphrodite. Anyway, we got this icy. The icies are just okay. I think that Slurpees are maybe not for me. You know what I mean? I don't know. They're just okay. It's like, I have this theory that Slurpees are just mostly air. Like, I don't know how they do it, but dude, it's all air. Like, it's like when I pull up to the basketball court and I shoot the basketball. It's all air because that shit not going in. Like, it's not good. You know what I mean? It's delicious, don't get me wrong. When it melts a little bit and you're like, oh, I'm just drinking a Coke right now. That ass is delicious. That ass is perfect. It always tastes like chemical. It tastes a little like chemical. Have we gotten it like 2 or 3 times since that day? Yes. Absolutely, it's so good. But like, it could be a lot better. Real voice reveal. It could be a lot better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more. Could be an all simples hand, could be a 7 pairs hand. Where does the Coke come from if it's just air? I don't know. I honestly feel like NASA's been working on this or something, because sometimes you get like a Slurpee or an Icy or whatever, and it like, you know, it dries out a little. It doesn't even melt, but it just dries out, and you're looking at your drink like it's the surface of the moon. It's so scary. It's so scary. The canary, I mean, there's certainly a science to creating ice crystals. Do I know that Icy has done this? No. Yeah, honestly, there's probably a science to it. It feels like it's a very engineered product. Chemical taste is good. Just ask Mr. Diet Coke. Dude, Mr. Diet Coke has been raking in. Mr. Diet Coke needs to have a conversation with Mr., you know, Health and Safety Administration. Ah, there's the Dora. We could pawn, but we are in first place. We could pawn, but we are in first place, and I'm feeling okay, you know? I'm feeling okay. One time I saw a picture of a cactus cooler sleeping machine, and I've been on a quest ever since. Me with mindfulness. Me with no depression, you know what I mean? We all have all the things that we're our own golden snitches. We have things that open at the close. See butthole. If this is your first stream, I just wanted to give you a warm welcome. Give you a warm welcome. All right, this hand looks okay. We're still in the East round, so the door is not bad. The rest of our hand is looking, it could be a lot better. We're still looking for like another shape somewhere in here. Okay, that could be another shape. I'm not gonna turn my nose up at that. Who's the poor guy in East? Wait, is it me? Or is right here? Akagi? One of the coolest MFers out there? Oh, dude, what are you, me? I've been there, brother. Okay, we don't necessarily want that. I'm going to throw away the Dora. I'm going to throw away the Dora before any other people can make use of the Dora. I hate that Right Lord calls the Riichi. Do we have safe tiles? We do have safe tiles. That is also a little bit unfortunate because we have 2 safe tiles. I wish we didn't, so that we would just have to go pog wild on this MFer. But like, we're in first place right now. I don't want to necessarily, I hate this game. I actually hate this game. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Close Riichi into the con. Yeah, now this is a very terrifying hand. This is a very terrifying hand now. But anyway, yeah, my weekend was pretty good. I folded a lot of laundry. We got a Slurpee. That might have been like last week or something, but it's not that bad. We set up a projector. The screen is not that good because it's a 720p screen, and so when it's blown up, it's like you can count the pixels. So that's like not great or whatever, right? That's not like great. But honestly, it's been nice, like, because I don't have a TV or anything. It's nice having the option to maybe watch some TV, you know? That's like pretty nice. Hang on. I think it's this. It's either this or this. Your piss is on my lips. It's either one of those. But I don't know which one. I think this should be safe. I think we gotta fold with Right Lord and do a lot of ritualized prayer right now. We gotta do a lot of ritualized prayer just to get through this. Okay. 1. Maybe singular sensation. Dude, okay, this is another thing. On Sunday, I did go on a run in the neighborhood. Isn't that wild? Wait, hang on. 2, 2. 3, 3. I'm not gonna throw it because it's like close to the Dora. Arguably, I should be throwing it, but it's like close enough to the Dora that makes me panic a little bit. And I'm not even at a disco right now, but that makes me panic a little bit. We could go for a 7 pairs hand if we get really lucky and we continue to draw into pairs. Otherwise, I don't think that we're gonna be in Tenpai this game, but that's okay. 3 is also very safe. It's Suji to the... Yeah, I should have been throwing the 3 a long time ago, I think. No, not how's it going? Why fold when you can con? Going for a run is very cool and I'm jealous. It made me the most tired lil camper in the world. Yusung, why are you talking about yourself as if you were a baby? Because sometimes I am baby, okay? Sometimes I am baby. And it's, you know, other people can be adult, but I baby. It really tuckered me out in a way where I'm like, this run was, it was yesterday. It was yesterday morning and I'm still reeling from it. It's hard working out your creaky bones, but I'm trying to do this thing where I'm trying to get ripped thighs, okay? I'm trying to get ripped thighs, and that's not a joke. What is this? How is this a Sumo Pinfu, pure double sequence, all simples Dora. This is a Mongon. This is a farm-to-table Mongon. Okay, at least we're not the poor sap as the dealer. That's okay. We're tied for first place right now. I want to get ripped thighs because I don't know if I've told you this. I might have been going off about this on a YouTube video or something. This hand is so bad, dude. Oh, Lord. I want to go for like a half flush, but I don't even know what's... That's interesting. I suppose. I suppose this is okay. Like we Lord, tell me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. Pencil ankles and wrists, ripped thighs. They don't want to tell you this, but the ideal body shape for Yusungs. No, I don't know. No, I don't. That's not real. That's not real. I'm just talking. Okay, I'm just talking nonsense. I want ripped thighs because when I walk around at home, okay, one in chat if you relate to this, I get tired within 3 minutes and my legs are in pain. My legs are in pain because I don't walk. I might have gone off about this already, and I'm so sorry if I have, but it's really important to me. I don't walk normally. I walk, my feet like go like this, and my knees are locked. So it's just 2 dumb toothpicks kicking left and right. So I get tired within like 3 minutes of just pacing around. It's not okay. It's not okay, and I want ripped thighs so that this no longer happens. I want to engage my quads, you know? My legs immediately hurt, but I also walk everywhere, so I'm just weak. No, I think I'm also pretty weak. Calamari, how's it going? So it's I don't know. But you're not gonna be laughing when I roll up to the club with ripped, just like the best thighs you've ever seen, okay? So yeah, I'm trying to work out just so that I can I should be throwing this one. What am I doing? Right, Lord Sumos. At least we're not the dealer. This is maybe fine for us. They sumo on a red 5. Holy moly. Riichi, Sumo, Pinfu, Dora, red 5. Are you kidding me? You had an amazing manga on hand with your first discard? You didn't even have that like a garbage weight or anything? Ripped thighs, save lives, thank you. But I also don't know if I've told you this. So because I'm trying to like fix my walk, and I don't want to like, cause I don't have the money to go see a physical therapist, right? I lately when I walk around alone at home, this is what I do, and I'm not joking. This is what I do, and I'm not joking. This is how I walk at home now. I try different walks because I'm trying to just like figure out a new system that doesn't get me tired. Swim biota, just like me, for real. Hey, thank you so much for the 4 months. Thank you. Any toe walkers in the chat? No, dude, Bowser, I'm conking on my heels. I hope that's an okay word to say, but I'm like slamming on my heels every single time I hit the floor. You know what I mean? Not to be a pervert, but I really want to get a look at your knees, but because of like, you know, because it's like trying to see if my knees are wrong. Honestly, I might post knees on main. I might post knees on main because I don't know. If there's any physical therapists in this community, I would be so grateful, you know? But like, this is not how healthcare should be, you know? I shouldn't have to outsource, you know, my legs to crowdsource a solution for my legs. There, Tola Gel. Thank you for the prime. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Knee picks. What did I walk into? Paragon. You're walking into an influencer trying to make the most of what he's got. You know what I was saying with Beth? I think a fun subscriber goal. Randy, thank you for the 9 months and for the hair compliment. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day. I was talking about this with Beth. I think it would be a good. I hate this. Raylar just called a con out of nowhere. They gave us Adora, but it's very scary. I think it would be a good subscriber goal. And this is not why I want to get ripped thighs, by the way. I call Riichi here 100% of the time. 100% of the time. It's fairly Zuzzy because we set the Suji trap here and this is a terminal. This is Zuz incarnate, okay? This is Zuzzy. I think it's got legs. I hate this, but that's okay. We'll get through it. It'd be a good subscriber goal to do like a sexy gender bend cosplay of one of the characters in Mahjong Soul. I genuinely think I could do it. I really believe in myself. That is not why I'm trying to get ripped thighs, okay? It's not, the thighs thing is so that I can just live and be okay. But a side effect is that, like, I don't know, maybe, you know, maybe I just break the internet. Maybe I make some people a little confused. But not in like a bad way. I mean that more as a joke than anything. Don't take me the wrong way. Is this why you're growing out the hair? I don't know, because I feel like the hair, if it was shorter, it could go into like the wig very easily. A wig very easily. You know? Which character has the biggest thighs? Oishi. What was the anime that we watched the trailer for where you were like, yeah, it's a running joke that every season the thighs get bigger? That's kind of what I'm trying to do, except with my life. I hate this. Okay, it didn't deal us in. We're never punished. Actually never punished by the grace of God. Holy moly. Just wear a wig cap? I would love to. I don't really know what those are, but I would love to. Oh, I deal in with the red 5 and I absolutely get destroyed even though I was the first person to call Riichi and it was an objectively good hand. Oh, and they hit Toradora! I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh! That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We rebuild. It's a rebuilding year for us. It's a rebuilding year for us. How do we want to play this hand? Well, we are the dealer right now. 3 pairs for a verse, no album out. You gotta keep all the pairs. You gotta give. That's the thing. She wears those BDSM thigh straps. I could do that too. You can't be limited by the things that you see in media. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess this is a 7 pairs hand. I should have thrown away the 8, honestly. Yeah, we could have gone normal mode with this hand. That is really unfortunate. We could have gone a little bit normal mode with this hand, but that's okay. Charity Legion, how's it going? Hello, hello. It's a popsicle scented candle. Is that what she's holding? They're about to demote. I can't say that I've ever been there, or can I? Sasuke Yusung always knows as a foreshadow to keep the YouTube videos interesting. Wig caps basically make your hair disappear. I wish I had known this before. I just tried to like stick my head in a bald cap for the Agent 47 cosplay that we did a while back. Honestly, that's great intel. Okay, the 3s are not looking pretty good tonight. I'm scared that maybe a crosslord is going for the same thing that I'm going for, or maybe they're going for 13 orphans. I legitimately have no idea what this hand could be, but it's pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty scary. Green dragon's not what we're going for. Not what we're going for. Anyway, I mean, all triplets doesn't exist, but if it did, would we start pawning? I mean, I guess we would start pawning the 5 of circles if nothing else. Dude, come on. Brosif. Come on. Anyone else relate to this? I don't like calling other people bro because like I'm not I find male friendships very difficult. Don't get me wrong. I have male friends, but it feels very strained for me. I think that the trappings of masculinity, like I need to be able to talk about how I feel about something. You know what I mean? And if you're ever sitting and you're a dude and there's like another dude, you know what I mean? It's like a little bit of a situation. I gotta push here, I think. I gotta push here because we're the dealer seat. This is like the last chance for us to do anything. You need a sweet boy gang? I would love a sweet boy gang. Wait, phrasing? Yeah, and everyone can have ripped thighs? No, whoa, 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 whoa. Who said that? It's not me. What about bruh? Bruh is funny. Bruh is funny, but I also like can't bring myself to say bruh that often. Okay, we would have had tempai for 7 pairs. We need like the nut draw right now, which is basically impossible. I think.
No. Riichi, Pinfu, Dora.
Here's what I was thinking. Okay? It was, we had to, you know what I mean? We had to, because we had to play aggressively there, because that was our dealer seat. You know what I mean? There's nothing else that we can do. Hang on, what am I doing here? Okay, we need like a gigantic monster honka badonka of a hand in order to win this one. Or we can just hope on, you know what? Sumoing any given hand would also allow us to, I can feel it coming on my face right now. Ooh, ooh, oh, whoa. All right. You were in last, you had to? I think I genuinely had to. Bruh, brosiv, broski. I just don't like saying bro and stuff, you know? So what do we hope for here? I have no idea. Because we are in last place. Kesha voice, we are who we are. I think if we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose, you know what I mean? 7, 8, 9 mixed double sequence, still a possibility. Full outside hand, still genuinely a possibility. We gotta get rid of these. Anyway, Did everyone else have a good weekend? I hope everyone else had a good weekend. Oh, just end me, dude. Like, cause, I mean, Please be like a Yakuman. Oh, it's not a Yakuman. Oh my god. Toad of Sky, I would definitely take your red dragon. I would definitely take your red dragon in this hand. I don't know, it's just like something. Let's give him something to pawn about, right? So what did we do wrong there? I think that we could have dropped the 6 of circles. Like you said, hashtag Suji Gaming. I wanna, don't look. You don't, that's nothing. That's nothing. YouTube spoilers. Let me, don't look. Okay, it's good. Unless you really care about spoilers. You can look if you don't care about the spoilers. Hang on. Okay, we lost it all. Wait, hang on. We lost it all here. No, we did not. I called Riichi here, and this is genuinely a good hand. We lost more of it here. So what was I looking at? I ended up discarding this 6, unpissable. This was infinitely safer. He just discarded the wrong tile. Oh, he just discarded the wrong tile. Oh, baby. They were waiting on a 5-8. They were waiting on a... What were you even waiting for? I don't even know what's going on here. You were waiting on a 3-6. Oh my god, you were waiting on a 3-6 Mafia. Oh, it's all my fault. Oh, it's actually all my fault. Can you blame me, though? Because I was talking? Dude, this is why marathon runners, like athletes at the peak of their ability, no, what am I looking at? No. Marathon runners at the peak of their ability, they don't talk while they're running. You know what I mean? They're focusing on putting one leg after the other. They're thinking about lifting one ripped thigh and bicycling it around the other ripped thigh, you know? That's what they're thinking about. Also, the outfit vote genuinely got me thinking. This is not probably a topic that, you know, is suitable to bring up on stream. So I won't. But what I will say is this. I don't think like this, but Yudong, my friend Yudong, thinks like this. Like, on the one hand, I think it's a very nuanced conversation about character depictions in general. And it's mostly like female character depictions. Like in a generalized and bad sense. I'm not being very specific here, and neither was Yudong, okay? Yudong was like, there's genuine artistic merit to be able to draw something and have that provoke like a response of sensuality within another human being, right? We can all agree that Yudong kind of based. There's like a certain truth to that, right? At the same time, there's unfortunately like, you know, like very male gazy aspects and objectification. And this is not me. I love corporations, okay? This is Yudong speaking. Where it's really hard to know, like, not what the line is or where the line is. It's just, it's tricky to be a consumer, you know, like a conscious media critical consumer. And to know what art is and what is okay and what is not okay. Hang on, am I ever gonna chi this? Lord, tell me how to say chi to this. I think so, because this is a really fast hand. Andreothea, how's it going? Only Hanem on hands today. We needed some of those spirit fingers last round for sure. But I'm from now on, even though I opened up my hand and it's not looking that great, only Hanem on hands. I can't really chi that. That doesn't necessarily help me, but we're still one tile away from Tenpai, right? We can pawn into a 2 or a 6 and we'll be really happy. Did we have the chance to pawn the 2 there? I think that was right before we drew into our 2. So that's a little bit awkward, but we can always play around that later too. Yeah. Holy moly. Oh, all my apes are actually gone. Okay, all my apes are actually gone. But despite how bad this looks, Forbidden Technique, worst Tenpai of all time. Despite how bad this looks, we can very easily improve it. I was gonna say if we drew a 7, if we drew a 4, whatever, right? There was a lot of ways that we can improve this hand, and luckily we found into one of them. This content is probably exploiting the least human beings. Honestly, that's good. It's the type of thing that I think about. You know what I mean? I think it is both a good thing and a bad thing. This desire to be a good person all the time about everything and be on the right side of history about literally everything. How is that a good and a bad thing? It only sounds like a good thing. Well, like on the other hand, it's like debilitating, right? It'll trap you up, and then it's very, very hard to act, and it might give you anxiety if to have all that pressure. And genuinely, that's like, I could kind of attest to that, you know? So I'm trying to be moral, but I'm also trying to acknowledge that I am flawed. You know what I mean? I'm sucking toes with the rest of them, you know? I don't... You might not like it, but I said what I said, and then I got rewarded for it. So if you got a problem, we got to take it up with God, okay? Starting off strong. Yeah, I did not like it. Yeah, starting off strong. We got to keep our lead, though. Keeping the lead is the hard part. Okay. A floating Dora tile, which is not great, but at least it's a 7 that we can use. Parthenax, how's it going? That's a sign for sure. Cold loops, I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't. Somebody get me some toes. Somebody get me some toes right now. Somebody get me some toes. I am pogging. 2 Dora, red dragon. Potential for a 3rd as well. Potential for a 3rd as well. Okay, the 6 isn't really what we're going for. And it's close to the Dora. I don't want to keep it in my hand for the late game. Do you not have toes? I do, but I can't bend my body like that. You know what I mean? I can't contour myself in such a way that I can put my toes in my mouth. This is on you for bringing this up, okay? I didn't swim us down into this channel of conversation. I think we can say Rosio Gravy. I can't read that because it's some tags that I want to be searching up on Archive of our own, right? But I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. I am gonna chi this, and then I'm gonna throw this, and then I'm gonna be the greediest boy possible. I could have thrown away the 6-7. That way we can pawn a red dragon and we can pawn the Dora tile. I don't know. If we pawn the Dora tile, we'll figure that S out later too. Like we can still pawn the Dora and maybe get into Tenpai if we draw into like a 6 or a 9 or something along those lines. Dude, also, I need everyone's bated breath, okay? I know I'm not like a man's man, okay? I'm not a man's man. And I think masculinity kind of pretty silly, right? Like gender norms pretty silly. And so I you know when you grow up with parents that they grew up at a different time and stuff, and they're not bad people, they got different beliefs. I felt very guilty about not being handy. I'm not like a handy guy. I can't fix a lot of things, which is ironic considering I've been giving myself handies every day now for the last 14 years. I'm not a very handy guy, but I took apart my air filter. We're talking 7 screws. We're talking, I found dust bunnies in there. I got my vacuum out. I was doing my absolute best. I think we push for this hand. Dude, I don't know if I'm like dumb, young, dumb, and full of crumbs, but we're the dealer and we have red dragon 2 Dora. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And the red dragon might come out while other people try to play safe around this. Okay, I mean, it's not that bad. He's not handy, but you should see his knees. So I cleaned everything out. I used the brush head. I can't. The internet has broken my brain. I can't just say that word and just like let it be. You know what I mean? I used my brush head on my vacuum to get out all the dust bunnies. I went, dude, that ass? Are you kidding me? Sorry. It's because we were talking about a lot of the sensual art later, or earlier. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't, sorry. Young, dumb, full of soggy fruit. Actually so true. I took it apart. I managed to clean it out. I went to Target. I went into the arts and crafts section. I got like a Mr. Wiggles, like, you know, fuzzy sticks, which were the only pipe cleaners that they had in the entirety of Target. I wanted like a serious pipe cleaner, but I got like one for kids. But that's okay, you know? Sometimes you don't need a serious pipe cleaner, you know? Blowing out your back, getting those dust bunnies. I was hunched over a lot. I was definitely hunched over a lot, which did not feel very good. But I'm excited because there's a new filter on its way in the mail. And when I get that new filter, oh baby. That filter's got me so hyped, I might as well start posting on Instagram. Okay? This new filter is so good. It's bringing out the highlights in this landscape photo that I took. Oh, hang on. What the hell? My chat and my camera disappeared, but everyone in chat is typing LOL, Lamau. Oh my god, I'm rolling on the floor laughing. Let me just reset the chat real quick and I'll put my camera back on. Oh, that works. Oh, that works. Good. That's good. Oh, I guess it's still here. I mean, you know, what can you say when you're the funniest streamer of all time? It was a fruitful weekend. A serious pipe cleaner? You call Frank for that? You're talking for someone to clean my pipes. You're talking Frank Hardy, right? I don't know if anyone else had this experience, but like, I'm about to say something and no one's gonna type 1 in chat if you relate to this. I have a feeling that no one is gonna type 1, but I don't want to phrase it any other way because it's true to my heart and soul. Is anyone else titillated by fanciful uses of language? 1 in chat if you are. 1 in chat if you are. I know what I said. Okay? Because like one way that you can know this is if you're like me. Also, we have 1 safe tile. Like, what are we really gonna fold here? I guess so. Like, I remember when I signed up for AIM, AOL Instant Messenger, right? And my friend taught me what LOL meant for like the first time ever, right? This is a huge moment for me. 7 pairs, all symbols hand. We can throw away the 3 because it's half Suji as well. This is a bad grandpa, right? This is a bad grandpa. This is a safer tile. It passes, which is hilarious. The 4 of bamboo is also safe here. What am I even waiting for? You know what I mean? I could throw the 3 and the 6 as well. I can't throw the 4 necessarily. Oh, man. I'm going to throw away the 6 here. I don't know. This hand is just like, it's not even Pinfu. It's all simples red 5. And I'm like, that don't impress me much. But like, actually, that don't impress me much. It's just like very okay. You know what I mean? I guess I'll go inside Suji. I guess I'll go inside joke air mode. And when my friend told me what LOL meant, laughing out loud, I just kept typing lol over and over to him because I was like, that's cool. Like, language can be used in a lot of different silly ways, you know? That's the whole story. The point is, I wish I could go back in time and see those chat logs because it looked like I had lost my mind because it was like, hey, what's up? Oh, nothing much. How about you? Wait, hang on. I don't know what I'm doing. But it's like fine. I think I think I'm playing a little bit more risky than normal, and I don't know if it's gonna pan out. Like, I honestly don't know if it's gonna pan out. Like, I'm trying to like fight, you know what I mean? To stay in the Jade Room, fight for my right to party. And he was like, oh, you know, nothing much, you know, hey, lol. And I was like, what does lol mean? And he was like laughing out loud. And then I proceeded to write lol, 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 lol. Like, it looked like I had lost my mind. It looked like I had genuinely lost my mind. One tile away from a pure straight in the circle suit. That's kind of incredible. And during Pride Month, I know it's not Pride Month anymore, but it's a funny joke every time because there is a Yaku in this game called Pure Straight. Nice call keeping the 4 of characters. It was a nice call, and at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I should have literally risked the family farm so that we could just get the 1,500 points at the end. I don't know. I don't think that hand was probably worth it. It was okay. It was okay, but like not the greatest. Would I open up my hand for a 3 of circles? I think I would. Anything else, though? Probably not. Keeping a 6 of circles, I suppose, is also okay. Maybe we can call a Riichi and wait on the 3 of circles and set a nice little Suji trap or something along those lines. 7, 8, I mean, this hand is like, unfortunately, just like dirtling around at the speed of sound. It's not really improving that much, you know? That's a good story, Grandpa, lol. In all honesty, I used to print out my aim combos and put them in a binder. Honestly, that's very sweet. Honestly, that's very sweet. I wish I had more mementos of my high school life. All I have are yearbooks with a bunch of hags in them. They're not, you know, have a good summer, HAGS. I'm not degrading someone right now, although I will if you're nice. Point is, titillated by the use of language, okay? It's a cool thing for cool people to say. I'm German and we have noun and adjective FGR for being happy about someone else being unlucky. And my Chinese girlfriend told me there's a verb for this in Mandarin. So it's Schadenfreude, right? Is the German word for it? Is that true, or am I thinking about something else? This hand is too far away. Call me a Carole King song, the way this hand is so far away. I think the Mandarin thing, I have no idea what it means. I have no idea what it is. The closest I could approximate is like, how would I express this idea of being happy at someone else's misfortune? I like that their fried rice is not very delicious, is probably the closest I could get to it. You know what I mean? The way that I could express Schadenfreude in my very first grade vernacular Mandarin Chinese is, I like that their fried rice is not as delicious, or is not very delicious, you know? I don't know. It doesn't have the je ne sais quoi. I don't think it carries all the cultural connotations or something, but it's not bad. You seem titillated by using the word titillated? Absolutely. It's a very fun word. I will be removing Orodora from the game. Meanwhile, I've been working for my good hands. Are you kidding me? My favorite yearbook comment was someone writing MySpace me for sure because it's so peak 2009. MySpace me later. That's incredible. That's incredible. I mean, it was always awkward when people would want you to sign their yearbook and you weren't even like friends with them. What do you write? Hey, you're sitting across from me right now. LOL. Hope you have a good summer. Like, I don't even want to know. I don't like, if there is a merciful God, like, you show up in heaven and you never have to ever interface with your old yearbook quotes. But if there is a sadistic devil force, if the first day you show up in hell, they make you read out loud all the yearbook signatures you've ever given to other people. Isn't that messed up? I think I'd be a good dominatrix. I think I could humiliate someone. You know what I mean? Read your old yearbooks. No. It's so humiliating. Tags. No one ever asked me to sign a yearbook, Lamau. I honestly think it's probably like, it could also be like a cultural thing. I don't know. For some reason in Ithaca, New York, that S was like, you gotta. But like, it was also because everyone knew everyone. I graduated from a class that was 89 people in length. No, what am I trying to say here? It was 89 people in total. Everyone, I knew everyone's first and last names. In retrospect, that is bonkers. Like that, I don't know anyone's name like that anymore, you know? I'm gonna chi the 1, 2, 3 and hopefully, is this hand awful? Wait, hang on, butterfly meme? Is this hand just awful? This is prevalent when red 5? Oh, this feels bad. Why does this feel kombuchagirl.jpg? This hand no longer feels that bad. This hand no longer feels that bad, but we're really hoping for an Eastwind to come home from the war right now. We really didn't do yearbook signings in Australia. Yeah, you know, I had I could very easily believe that this is a very like geographically centered thing. I'm not gonna con that. I'm not gonna con that because I don't believe in myself. Okay, I got low self-confidence. They were doing them. I was just never asked. Honestly, I feel like that's pretty pog because, again, I look back and I just cringe at the things that I might have said to other people. Ay ay ay. Oy 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 oy. Yearbooks should be banned. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Kids are just weird and awful. Unless you're a kid watching this, in which case, I think you're totally cool. I don't think I want this 4. I don't think I'm ever going to be discarding my red 5. Thank you very much. I think I'm doing pog. I'm doing pretty well with the setup that I currently have. This is gonna hurt. My graduating class was 800. That's like 2.5 times the Roman Empire, or that one movie about the Spartans or something. You know what I mean? Where that one person gets kicked down a pit. God, I wish that were me. God, I wish someone would just fucking yell in my face and kick me down a pit. Holy shit. Oh my God. I mean, that would hit the spot. That'd be good. I'm gonna chi this. It doesn't even matter. Riot Lord takes the run. It's still anyone's game, but I really wish I could have won that one. Did make a very good scrapbook senior year that is overstuffed with photos and mementos. Yeah, that is what. Again, this is what I'm saying. I wish I had more knickknacks. I also wanted to ask this. I am still friends with like 2 people I knew from high school. You know what I mean? So like most of those yearbook signings, I hate to say it, kind of for naught, right? Not like in a terrible way, just in kind of like a way, right? I'm still friends with like 2 people from high school. How many people are you friends with from high school? Unless you're in high school right now, that doesn't count. You can't, you know, you're not even allowed to do the census yet, so you can't even, you know, it's illegal. Same, barely 2. It's weird. It's weird. It sucks because as a kid, you got like no agency. You know what I mean? Like that's just your whole world, and you just have to deal with it. Sometimes your teachers are bad. I mean, that's not always, it's usually not the case. So, but like, you know, you've heard about stories where like your teacher, like a teacher is just mean to a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've also felt like some teachers were negatively biased towards me, probably because I was so smart and precocious. But like, you know, it's so hard being a kid, dude. It's so freaking hard. I'm still friends with 10 and we're 11 years out. Calamar, I've seen like, I don't know if people listen to the podcast Doughboys, but you know, Mitch is still friends with his high school crew, which is kind of incredible. Like, I think it shows, it's just like different strokes for different folks, because I look at that series of friendships and I'm like, wow, you all are actually really accepting of one another, like faults and all, you know? Like, I'm not saying that because the faults are so obvious or whatever, but if you're gonna stick with people, you know, it's not necessarily easy. I'll just say that much. It's not necessarily easy. I'll chi this to get into Tenpai. We could have had a Riichi Pinfu hand. I'm not gonna lie to you. We could have had a Riichi Pinfu hand. Crosslord is also gonna go for it. Okay, it's a spicy game. It's a spicy game. Show knees. My knees are kind of wobbly. My knees are definitely more wobbly than I'd like to admit. Is being an adult easier for you? That's a great question. Honestly, I don't know if being an adult is necessarily that much easier for me, you know? Adulthood has had its own trials and tribulations for sure. And a lot of that is like looking at the stuff that happened to you as a child, and like it's compounded because as a child you're going through it, but as an adult you look back on it and you're still just like, you know, it's hard. Life is pretty difficult, which I guess why, you know, you got to appreciate the finer things, like trying to better yourself and trying to be mindful, trying to get ripped thighs. I made all my actual friends in college or online. Yeah, I think that, like, you know, the one or two friends I have from high school, if the dice, if the RNG, if the dungeon master had been a little bit more zuzzy, it would have been 0. It would have just been 0. What's my dream job right now? Standard soapbox. Honestly, like, I don't know. I think like having a stable enough Twitch and YouTube where like it's just pogging up. I think I used to want to. I want to be careful about this because I think I used to when I was like in high school. I really wanted to be a TV writer, and then I like got a few experiences to try, and I think I realized it might not be for me. Like I still very much want to tell stories, but I want to do it in my own way. And I firmly believe that there is a chance that I might still get to do so. It might be foolish, but I still believe that, you know? It's weird. It's definitely weird. I do not dream of labor. Actually based and incredibly true. If I have a shitty day, I can eat ice cream or popcorn, and in that sense, being an adult is easier. Sorry for paraphrasing. I agree. I was gonna say, like, being an adult is nicer because whenever I want, I can go to the card game store and buy some packs of Magic the Gathering cards with Beth, and then we can play Magic the Gathering if we're ever having a really bad day. Like, that is just true, you know? That's not foolish. Yeah, I really want to. This is really silly. I think I've told you this, but I don't want to, like, I'm not very good at visual art, okay? I'm good at audio farts, but I'm not very good at visual art. But I want to, like, maybe one day if I make friends with an illustrator or something and I have the funds to do it, like, I really want to make a manga, like write a manga, not necessarily draw it, but like write a manga. I think that would be like so unbelievably fun. It would break my brain. I think that might actually break my brain. 1, 2, 3, 4. This hand is going nowhere fast. We could have gone for the half outside, but like, or the full outside, but this 3-4 is looking juicy. This pair of 7s is also looking juicy to me. Indie comic writer you sung. Y'all aren't ready. Adulthood is a prison, but there are fun bevs. Actually true. Cheers. This is a lemon iced tea that I forgot that I poured for myself. It's been sitting on my desk this entire time. Okay, this is now a world premiere. This is now a 7 pairs hand. I've been thinking about Akagi recently. It's so good. Outsin. I genuinely like Akagi as like a manga, like independent of the Mahjong subject matter. Like, don't get me wrong, the Mahjong subject matter, that gets me hyped. That gets my brain going, you know what I mean? Like, it gets me so excited. But I think that the story is not bad either. I don't know. It's just like, there's a lot of tension-filled moments. It's very, very nice. Join the Chitoitsu cult. Y'all are recruiting? 7 pairs has got acolytes out in the wild. They're going on missions to foreign lands, spreading the good gospel of 7 pairs. God damn it, dude. Ah, right Lord takes it. All right, fair enough. Yusung will go far because he is pro corporations, unlike you, Dong. That's true. I do love corporations. Like even when I'm just sitting around, I like to put a boot in my mouth just so that I can get that taste, right? Licking boots, oh my God. And for the big boner that it gives me. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's my favorite activity. Half flush, by the way, no album out. If I see 2 pairs in my opening hand, we take a sacrifice. All right, so this is probably a 7 pairs hand, but now, or excuse me, y'all got me so messed up. This is not a 7 pairs hand. This is not a 7 pairs hand. Y'all got me sipping on the Kool-Aid, okay? This is a normal hand or potentially a half flush if we're feeling nasty, okay? If we're feeling nasty. Seven pairs. I mean, I want to see the data, okay? I want to see the rock hard data, okay? I don't think that 7 pairs comes to fruition that much. I don't think it's like that smart to go for 7 pairs. Is the honest to goodness truth, but I'm not sure. I want to, like, I think there is definitely a chapter in Riichi book 1, or like at least a section about like 7 pairs. I think I got to go back and reread it because I've forgotten everything. I think going back and rereading some parts of Riichi book 1 would generally be a big help, a big ups to my Mahjong play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, we can throw the 4 and feel pretty good about it. Like we can also, like, if we just one bamboo tile and I will throw caution to the wind. Do I ever pawn the south wind? Pawning the south wind would also maybe be okay. Unfortunately for us, the honor tiles that we got are real juicy, you know? They're actually like good honor tiles. All right, we have to take some sacrifices here. Real voice reveal, because like this 2, 4, 6 shape is not that bad, right? I feel like a dumbass. I walked back into my room thinking I forgot to pause the video, and then I realized you're not streaming on YouTube. Dude, it's hard. You got all these devices these days. They all talk to each other and they're interconnected. I got the projector. Dude, the best thing about the projector, okay? So the video quality, kinda ass mode, okay? Kinda ass mode with the video quality, but a lot of the 3s are gone. I'm gonna throw away the 2 here. I don't know. I just prefer having this 4, 6, 6 shape in my hand. But here's the thing. The audio quality from the speaker of the projector, kinda pog. Like I could maybe throw a house party if I liked throwing house parties. You know what I mean? Like if I want, oh, can you imagine wanting to see people? No, no. I just get social anxiety pretty easily. But like I could, that thing creates like a bump in atmosphere. Good audio fidelity, actually important. Actually important. No, not anime on a projector is chef's kiss. I honestly can't wait. Beth and I, what do we got in the queue for anime on the projector? Blood on the dance floor. We got the end of Evangelion, all the Evangelion movies for sure. The opening episode to Oshi no Kai or Ka, I think. That one we're also really excited for. The longest road to a half flush hand you've ever seen in your entire life. And also it's not, no, absolutely not. Nope. Because the thing is like the 9s are dead, okay? The 9s, we can't ever have a triplet of it. And now we are 1 tile away from Tenpai and it feels pretty good. It honestly feels pretty good here. Oshi no Ko. Thank you. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. Left Lord calls a late game Riichi. Now, I'm not usually a fan of the late game Riichis. Now, I'm not trying to be rude, but hey, that tile is pretty crude. I don't know. I don't love this. I don't love this. Now the hand has no value though. It's okay. I'm honestly okay with a valueless hand because fuck. I was like, you know, if I can just get an 1,000-point hand right now, I can stop what other people are doing. And you know what? That's good enough for me. Being a little stinker about it is actually good enough for me. If this 6 passes, yeah. This is why I'm too scared of discarding the 9. I think they're waiting on a 6-9. They are waiting on a 6-9. Haven't I seen you in a Nancy Drew game? Holy moly. All right, well, it's still anyone's game as we enter South 4. We're in 3rd place with a healthy buffer between us and last place. But here's the thing. We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. If we can just take 2,000 points from a crosslord, no one... Oh, sheesh! No one will be above... No one will be above the law, and no one will be above 30,000 points, and then we go into the Forbidden West round. Also, if we win with like a big enough hand here, we could still just take this game hook, line, and sinker. Riichi, Pinfu, red 5. Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, and like sumo might be enough to just effing do it. You know what I mean? All simples? Oh, baby, the all simples. 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. I'm seeing the Matrix right now. I can't come to the phone. I'm seeing the Matrix right now. 7 is a redundant tile. I mean, we'd love to 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, we should have thrown away the 2 or the 8 because that 7 allowed us to go for all symbols a little bit easier. I got a little tunnel visioned on Riichi Pinfu for the time being, but like Riichi Pinfu feels pretty easy, you know. The 6 is not necessarily something that we love to see in our hand. It's just very okay. In the off chance that we draw another one, we'll feel pretty pog about it. I can't necessarily pawn that. We don't have the guts to go all simples in this critical moment. Sure. I mean, it's getting weird now. Our shapes are a little weird mode right now. I see 1 pair. My man is showing significant symptoms of copium overdose, or maybe I'm just beginning to pog for the first time. Maybe I'm beginning to pog for the first time. 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence, red 5. If we get a direct hit on a crosslord, that's enough to send us into the West round. But if we Riichi and we get the chance for this is my destiny. You Sung, you can't just say an incredibly cringe line and then call Riichi. Oops, I just did. This is my destiny. Okay. Fate is in your hands. Please. I know we lose. This is Riichi, Pinfu, red 5. We have the chance at sumo. Ipatsu's long gone, but we have the chance at sumo. We have the chance at Oradora. It's still okay. It's still okay. Rosio Gravy, thank you for the 34 months. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you. Please. Sometimes you have to do a dance to bring on the rain. Sometimes you have to let the universe enter you, phrasing, so that you can get lucky, phrasing, so you can make your own luck, phrasing. Tell me you're not one in chat if you're not a little bit, 1 in chat if you're distracted by my dance moves, 2 in chat if you're a fucking liar. You're telling me if you didn't know me and you saw me at the club, you wouldn't be like, what's that guy's deal? What's that guy's story? Right? I think you would. All right, we got a lot of fucking liars in the chat. I didn't realize this was twitch.tv/Tom Sawyer. Well, I don't know if Tom Sawyer's community would be liars. Seems like, you know, Tom Sawyer would probably attract, like, you know, rubes, squares even. Baka! Oops. Because your piss is on my lips. Because your piss is on my lips. And I just run the game. Better luck next time. Show's over. The eagle has landed. I think that was because we said our fate is in our hands. You know? Or Dora back on the menu. So true. Don't look at the logs. Don't look at the logs. I gotta see what a crosslord did. I gotta just see what was going through their mind as they discarded this. So let's see from their perspective. They're not even in Tenpai, but they have really no safe tiles. I mean, you do. Throw this. This is like, unless I have a 1-2, and the 1-2 is like terrible. This is like half Suji, but I think it's your best bet. So you're thinking the 6 is okay because, you know, I probably don't have a 7-8. I could have a 4-5. I could have a 4-5 still. You don't want to throw the Doro, of course. Avi. You could even go inside Suji. Inside Suji with the 5 of circles. I know it's hilarious, but I might have thrown the 5 here. It's inside Suji for the 2 scariest players in your own first. I don't know. I don't know. Thanks for holding them for me. Yeah, I don't, what would you have done here? I probably would have thrown the 3 or the 5. The 5 is like a harder thing to see. I think it would have been fine though. I don't know. Yeah, the 5, it looks like it would have been okay. Left Lord is still building up their hand. They're not quite in Tenpai just yet. Jace, hope you have a lovely rest of the day. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Let's run it back, baby. Jade room, me, you, me, Jade room. After school, by the flagpole. Throw 5 pin and go to 7 pairs. Yeah, 5 of circles. 5 of circles looks really good there. And trying to, you know, slide into home base with 7 pairs is a tried and true strategy. Anyway. Oh, dude. So did I just meow into the mic? Don't answer that. You can answer that if you want to. I don't want to. Anyway. So my parents, when they visited, right? They got me and Beth like these juice boxes from Costco because they think that we're kids, right? And they're lemon black teas. They're black lemon teas. I will say this. So we tried one of them. They're the sweetest things you've ever encountered in your entire life. I'm not joking. They're just like way too oversaturated with sugar. Also, this hand is really bad. I don't even know what we would need to see to make this hand good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But like this is looking pretty bad. Should I just have gone for the half flush? I don't know. Anyway, it's like way too sweet. So I had this awesome idea, and I told Beth, and she was down. Where these lemon black teas, we would get some seltzer, right? Some club soda or seltzer from the supermarket, and maybe some mint or something, and make a little mocktail of this. And we actually tried it a few weeks ago. So I squeezed, you know, out of the juice box, I squeezed out the contents into a glass. I then put, you know, some seltzer into the glass, some ice, mixed it, stirred it, right? That shit tasted exactly like Sprite. Like, I'm not saying that the Sprite Corporation should maybe consider giving me a DM so that I don't leak their entire secrets to the whole world, but that shit tasted exactly like Sprite. It was unbelievably similar to Sprite-ian qualities, let's just say. And I was really sad because I thought this cocktail was gonna taste amazing. Like this mocktail was gonna taste amazing. It was also just very okay, unfortunately. You know what I mean? You know when just you have high hopes for something and it's unfortunately very okay? You juiced and squeezed the box? I did. I juiced and squeezed the box. Hang on. We're 1 tile from Tenpai here. 30 seconds until Mars. We have to get rid of yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. What is our hand worth? Absolutely nothing. Let's not push into the oblivion. We're not even in Tenpai. The best case scenario for us is all simples 2 Dora. Nope, all simples 2 Dora is 3 Han, and we have to wade through the valley of death to get to that point. No. Spiked Sprite? It wasn't even spiked. That's the messed up thing. It was a virgin, like some streamers I know, right? Also, hello, Evie's my dog, hello. But was it better than a McDonald's Sprite? I mean, we've all watched the sacred text. We've all seen the esteemed opinions of one Northern Lion. Nothing hits like a McDonald's Sprite. Okay, Eastwind should be fine. If we get into Tenpai before the end of the round, that'll be a miracle. I need someone to throw a 6 of characters or a 9 of characters before I can get away with this. And then maybe we can get into Tenpai. This is Suji to the 4. I'll go for it. Again, we're really hoping that someone throws a 6 or a 9. And then we draw into, like, I don't know, another Dora or a you know, 4 or a 7 ourselves. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to get into Tenpai, right? Because we're not going to be able to get into Tenpai, it doesn't really matter what we do with these last few tiles in our hand. Let's just try to discard it and get into the end zone in a safe and timely manner. Here's a nice 5 of characters for you. Don't spend it all in one place. Sprite here, could you tell me what the recipe was so I can confirm? It was 1 lemon black tea juice box and then some San Pellegrino seltzer from the store. What am I excited for this week? I'm seeing a friend. You might know him as Chef Kevin from the podcasting realm. I get to see my friend Kevin, who I haven't gotten to see in a really long time. So that should be kind of fun. Sorry, Kevin. Yeah, a real charity case, this one. No. And we, you know, we might go to a tea house together. I think that might be the move. You know, because, you know, I'm not really like a coffee drinker. I don't really like my hot brown, so to say. And so we might just go to a tea house, have a lovely little time sipping on some tea, maybe even getting a little toast or something to go along with it. I don't know. So that should be nice. Maybe I'll get to see my friends Nick and Mitch as well. Hopefully do some Doughboys doubling. It's a podcast heavy week. Also, can someone just real quick hack into the Yostar servers and give me some better tiles? Oh, this hand hurts so bad, dude. This hand unfortunately is like going nowhere really fast, and I don't love that for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's okay, but these are the most like just like barely okay 5 shapes I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, sure. I misheard you say naked Mitch. I mean, that's if I'm lucky, you know? So because people don't know this, but after the recording sessions, like everyone strips down to their briefs, and that's when the magic happens. I'll just say that much. I've already said too much, honestly, but I'll just say that much. Right Lord calls the Riichi. That's a little bit unfortunate for us. You can discard. That's not a safe tile, but okay, you do you, I guess. We can discard a 4 and then a 1 if we really wanted to. We can even discard the Dora. I mean, they discarded the 1, the 4. I'm also gonna discard the 4. There's a chance that left Lord is going for some kind of half flush or something, which is a little bit scary for me. This hand was never meant to be, dude. Sometimes in Mahjong, you just gotta bow out and just accept the fact that like this hand was not made for you and me. This hand was not made for us, right? Every time you say 1 tile away from Tenpai, I say penul Tenpai. Yeah, that's freaking brilliant. I'm gonna delete the VOD from this so that I can claim that I made it up myself. Just kidding. I wouldn't Zuckerberg your Winklevoss. Kids are gonna love that reference. Any dinner plans? Honestly, I got these Trader Joe's burritos that are burning a hole in the freezer. They're these like frozen carnitas with chili verde Trader Joe's burritos. Honestly, pretty bug. Last night, I was cooking. We were cooking. Beth was cooking. And we made like, or she made the Trader Joe's vegetable fried rice. We put some eggs in it. She put some eggs in it. And there's 2 players in Tenpai right now. Let us not risk absolute disaster. Can we just for a second not risk absolute disaster real quick? What else is safe here? Hang on, I gotta think for a second. This is not like, I don't know. The south windows are safest tile, but like, and it ended up working out okay for us. It honestly could have gotten us into huge trouble. Huge trouble. Dude, this table is spicy. It's spicy indeed. I've honestly gained a lot of respect for other Jade Room players recently because I'm like, yeah, I'm struggling just to stay afloat. And that's because everyone is genuinely like super good. Like, you have to be, at a certain point, you have to, like, your skill and decision making need to just be really good, you know? Favorite billionaire? I'd like to scroll down to the bottom and choose D, none of the above, please. Yusung has never stolen a joke from chat. I will say this. The My Hero Macadamia joke farmed to table Yusung. I would argue that no one else in this world has that like comedic je ne sais quoi, you know what I mean? Has the ability to take parts of different spheres of influence, different cultural realms, mix them all together, chew them, regurgitate them into a beautiful nugget, you know? I would say I was born on this planet to maybe make that My Hero Macadamia joke. Jeffrey Bezos, obviously. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. There might have been a lag in the stream for a second. I love billionaires. I meant to say, and I don't know if it came out because sometimes the noise gate on the mic cuts things off. My friend Yu Dong hates billionaires and thinks that their existence is inherently unethical and immoral. But me, I love billionaires. I love that. I think that people should be paid less. I genuinely do. So, you know, if we can work towards that as a society, I would honestly be really, really happy. I'd wake up smiling a lot more. What are our shapes here right now? I think going for all simples is not the worst idea I've ever had. You think people should be paid? Like, only because we have to, you know what I mean? Only because of laws. The My Hero Macadamia joke was the one joke I stole to use on my weeb friends. Yo, let's go. I'm really happy. That's incredible. That's really, really good. All right, we're one tile away from 10 pi. If we draw the 6 of characters, I will chase this Riichi faster and harder than anything you've ever seen before in your entire life. If we draw the 6 of characters, that's what we'll do. If we draw anything else, it's hard to say. I think we gotta do a lot of we gotta make a lot of difficult choices if we don't get to see the 6 of characters. Yeah, unfortunately. Fortunately, we just don't get it. It's still anyone's game here, and I don't hate folding in this position, right? Only for the gas to get to work and back. Yeah, if people could just be paid like the bare minimum so that, you know, they're stuck in a cycle of poverty. Oh, baby. Just saying the word cycle of poverty gives me a huge boner. I love it so much. 6 of characters is a risky tile. It's the tile that we're going for. It's the tile that a crossroads going for too. Okay, interesting. 5 of characters is safe. Wow, spicy table. No one's backing down. This is incredible. Prevalent win, Dora, red 5. Spicy hand. It's good. Not bad. Not bad. Family friendly stream. I mean, one in chat if it's your first time in the stream. I promise I won't burp right into the mic. I promise I won't ostracize you or do anything weird. I promise. Okay, we got a lot of new people here today. It's weird because some of your usernames remind me of people that I've seen before, but I trust you. I believe in the humanity of others because I don't understand why people would do such a cruel thing as lying. So welcome everyone. My first stream was your storyteller stream. Oh, honestly, W, thank you for reminding me. I haven't thought about that game in a while, and I forgot how cool that game was. You know, I also said this. Beth on her own, she got, not on her own, but just like, cause I didn't talk to her in advance of this, but she bought Dwarf Romantic from the Steam sale, which we've also played on stream before. So that's pretty cool. I don't think I necessarily influenced her, like farm to table influencing, but I'd like to make myself believe that I had a small part in her getting Dwarf Romantic, even though she had never heard of it before then. Prince saves Tiny. Oh God. The 3 words everyone wants to hear during bed. Prince saves Tiny. I'd like a prince to save my Tiny. I did a lot of cleaning today. I bought all these storage containers, these like plastic giant gallon like storage containers. It's feeling pretty pog. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's feeling pretty pog. I realized, and this is like, I don't know if this is weird, but I get very titillated by the idea of, oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 1 tile away from 10 pi for 7 pairs, but also like, I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. There is a world, unfortunately, there is a world where we go for all triplets, which is awful because all triplets has done nothing but burn me and hurt me before in the past. No way we go for all triplets, right? No way we go for all triplets. But like, for example, under the coffee table, my coffee table is one of those that has like, it's like got a base and then just like a top, but we've realized that under the base is like the perfect amount of room to be able to store some other materials. I get so hyped at finding storage space, dude. Storage space is so good because I have a lot of clutter. I'm trying not to keep a lot of clutter in my day-to-day life. So being able to put that S out of sight, out of mind. Mwah. I love clean lines, dude. I love an organized space. I can't like, I genuinely would like to know, one in chat if you're okay with your space being messy. Two in chat if you need your space to be clean. I am a hard 2. And if I added the word inches after that, that would also be true. But like, I need things to be clean, dude. My brain does not let myself be very happy unless things are like in ship shop shape or whatever it's called. Ship tip top shipping container shape. You know? Like, I'm also the type of person. Tip top, ship shop, ship shape. Thank you. Y'all out here shipping Harry and Draco. I'm just trying to keep my space in ship shape. Was that good? Was that good? Was that good? This is a terrible discard. What am I even doing here? Okay, it's a pawn and not a run. We are extremely fortunate here. Kesha voice, we are who we are. Sure, I will pawn this. All the 5s should be gone, or most of them should be gone. A lot of the 4s are... I shouldn't have discarded the Eastwind. Dude. That was such a... It's so late into the game. It's a live tile. Everyone and their parents are going to be wanting to use the Eastwind. Oh my god, such a bad play. A lot of the 5s were gone too. Unbelievable. Like, I keep things organized, but some clutter is fine. I'm okay with some clutter, but I guess this means I'm not okay with some clutter. Like, I'm more comfortable if that clutter is in a closet somewhere. It's in a big shipping container or something, you know what I mean? It's in ship shop shape or whatever. Dude, this is oh my god, this is a full outside hand potentially. This is potentially a full outside hand. Holy moly. I'm even the type of person that, like, some of y'all have got like 13,000 unread emails, okay? I'm not gonna force you to say if that's you or not, but just... You're living in a panopticon and I'm in the guard tower, okay? Some of you have like 13,000 unread emails. Me, I can't go to bed unless I have 0 emails. Yeah, dude, I'm a ton of fun at parties. Dude. Okay, Right Lord calls the Riichi on the Dora, a little blood on the dance floor. This is terrifying because it looks like Left Lord is going for all triplets. Oh, did someone see that? I believe it passed by the screen really fast. I don't know if your monitor has a high enough refresh rate to be able to catch that, but there was our dealer's seat. It just left. Personal email, too many unread. Work email, 0. Yeah, I also see that. The dichotomy between self-email and work email, that's also, I can understand like different spaces require different techniques. Please don't make me think about my email. I will say this, but her emails. And number 2, there's these tools that you can use that, like, you have to, it's a little scary because you have to grant them permission to like read everything in your inbox. But like, then they'll like, I think one of the tools is called Maelstrom. I've used in the past. I don't know if the service is still good, but if you're interested, you could look it up. But like goes through your inbox and then like organizes them for you in big batches. Like, hey, you have 300 unread emails, all from the same online retailer. Do you just want to delete all of them? And you're like, hells yeah. And then it just goes slurp and all of them are gone. So there's tools out there for you to start living a zero inbox life. It's possible. It's actually possible. Okay, this hand is good. Though the green dragon is a little zuzzy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Green dragon a little zuztastic with it because, you know, one's already gone. Frankie, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Hope you're having a good night wherever you are. Thank you. We're one tile away from Tenpai. Would love to see that third green dragon. Would absolutely love to see it. My AO3 filter is at 423 unread right now. You can have a filter on AO3. I don't even know what that would do, but I've got to read more fan fiction, dude. I don't even know where to start, but I could see myself getting back into fan fiction. You know what I mean? I'm an adult. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. Oh, haha, Yusung's reading Harry X Draco. I don't care. I honestly, at this point, you bet I'm reading Harry X Draco. You bet. I don't think that we want this. I know it looks weird, but like we don't want a pair of the twos because if we pawn that, then what? I don't know. I don't think that we actually want the twos. I think we want to be able to discard them. We want to see a 5 or an 8 in our hand, or just a straight up green dragon would be nice. If we see a 5 or an 8 in our hand, Riichi, green dragon, Dora. Yeah, this is a really strong hand. This is such a strong hand, dude. I mean, this hand gets me going. This hand makes my brain go, Row! You know what I mean? This hand makes my brain go, good. It tags emails from AO3 and moves them into a separate folder. Holy shit, you got like the Factorio setup. You got the City Skylines, like automated things in Gmail. I know that those exist, but I think I've only ever set up like one of those in my life, and that was to move everything in my college email to my main email, you know? What's my main email? 6-pack abs Harry 69. You're welcome. All right, Left Lord chases my Riichi. I honestly hate this. Con the green if you're pressed on. Hi, I've been wanting to learn Mahjong, so I've been watching YouTube videos and I rolled upon your YouTube shorts. Woo! Thank you for the incredible kind comment. If you want to, I have a Riichi Mahjong tutorial. You can type !Mahjong, ! How to play if you wanna see some of that. But yeah, welcome. I hope you're having a good time. Okay. I would like to draw my winning tile now. F. Oh god, please. There's so many of them. There's even a red 5 out there. You know what I mean? Can't we have one less lonely tile and get the red 5 safe and sound and dry and warm in our hand right now? It got a little weird there. Not gonna lie to you. Please. 2-1-0. We have the chance for Under the River. We have the chance for Under the Sea, Under the River. I'll do my Sebastian the Crab summoning ritual. I'm gonna hit you with a Bah Humbug right there. Left Lord had a Zuzzy Riichi in and of themselves, and we're fighting in the mud for 4th place. Fair. This is pain. This is a little bit of pain right now. Our honor tiles aren't exactly bringing the heat. Honestly, it could be worse. The 1-2 shape is not great. It could be worse. Wherefore art thou circles? Exactly. Oh! This hand got me acting up now. Holy moly. The red dragon. Ooh woo oh whoa. Dude, my kingdom to be able to keep this hand closed. You know what I mean? I would love to see like a 3 of circles followed by a red dragon. That would honestly be the nut draw. 3 of circles followed by the red dragon. Chef's kiss. That would be perfect. Lakey 2, how's it going? Dora check. The Dora is the 7 of characters. Thank you for the Dora check. We could accept the Dora in our hand. It'd be a little tricky, but we'd have red 5 Dora. We're 1 tile away. 1 short day in the Emerald City. We're 1 tile away. If we get the 3 of circles, I will slam the like and subscribe button. Absolutely. If not, This hurts. This hurts. This hurts. But red 5, red dragon, 2 leftover Riichi sticks from the night before that have been saved in our fridge, and we can crisp them up in the air fryer today. Okay? So it's not all bad. It's not all bad. Fucking unbelievable. You know, I washed my mouth like this thing, the pop filter, right? The styrofoam one, because I've been putting my mouth over my mic a lot. I pawn here. Absolutely, I pawn here. So now we're waiting on the 1 of circles. However, if we draw into an 8 of, oops. 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 Because if we had drawn into any bamboo tile, we might have been able to like change our hand into like a 1,000,000-sided weight. You know what I mean? Call me a celebrated American guitarist the way I'm Tom Waits right now. 8 of oops, best tiles. So true, so true. So that was, you know, that hand could have been a lot better. I'm not gonna lie to you. That hand could have been a lot better, but it also could have been a lot worse, right? We're lucky just to be here right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're lucky just to be here. 6-8 is okay. I think that 6-8 shape is gonna be better than our 8-9 shape for sure, for sure. There's a chance that we can get a Riichi Pinfu situation. One in chat if that shit just got you hyped. Holy moly. That 7 of bamboo draw, like hit. You know what I mean? Holy moly, that draw just hit. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. How lucky we are to be alive right now. So true, so true. Thomas middleweight? Vivian Westwind Pinfu? It's possible. It's possible. I can't just keep reading and stealing jokes from chat. You're right. You're right. I gotta come up with my own jokes. Okay. What is a Mahjong player's favorite time? What is a Mahjong player's favorite snack when they have just started the game? What is a Mahjong player's favorite snack when they have just started the game? An East bun. Is this thing on? East bun. Because East won. These are good jokes, okay? These are good jokes. Like, some of you are like only pretending to not laugh. And I know you're tee-hee-heeing along at home, okay? And you want to be cool and ironic. Like all the kids do. You want to be cool and ironic. But that is not what I want. I want to live life to the fullest. And thus my jokes are an extension of who I am. But serious. Rolf. I was laughing too hard to type. See? See? Sometimes people are watching on Samsung smart fridges. I mean, this is it. Wait, hang on. Pinfu, red 5 Dora. Is, as the dealer, that's 3 Han. Is that enough to just like not call Riichi? You know what I mean? I don't want to keep this. This is too close to the Dora. Is that enough to not call Riichi? If we just have Pinfu, red 5 Dora as the dealer, I think it's enough not to call Riichi. Red Dragon's a little bit spicy. Hopefully no one pawns this away. Someone's thinking about that. I think Right Lord's like trying to decide whether or not they want to play offensively or defensively. Dealer Riichi might scare them into folding. That's true, but a crosslord needs to play aggressively no matter what because they're in last place right now. Left lord coming alive. I hate that. Hate that. Want to throw away my bamboo tiles, especially ones that are Suji to the Dora. I think I just... No one is going to play defensively anyway. I don't want to have to, like... I don't want to have to throw an extra 1,000 points away on a Riichi stick on a dare. Crosslord sumos. I think they're just happy to get into third, which I can appreciate. But we had such a good chance to take first place there, dude. We just needed like one good tile. We needed one good tile. At least have the chance to call Riichi or something along those lines, right? Agent Crueler working 12-hour days at work. Oh no! Hang in there, hang in there, hang in there, hang in there. My toxic trait, always calling Riichi on an already monster hand because I play to destroy dreams. I'm ready. I agree with you. I mean, like sometimes it's like, it would be really difficult to fold those hands, but like the only situation where it's probably like, the only situation where that's like maybe a little sus is like if you're already way ahead in first place, but like when is that? You know, yeah, I like calling Riichi on monster hands as well because I don't even want to think about folding. It's like, that's why sometimes you got to say tonight we dine in hell and, you know, you just let it rock. All right, we place second. Let's go. Slash prediction. Run this MFer back. Start prediction. Where will we place in the Jade Room? Let's go. Let's go. Anyway. So this week, I think what we're going to do is Wednesday, 4 p.m. PST. We're going to do some King of the Castle. We're going to try it one more time. This time I'm going to win. This time I'm going to crush the proletariat with my iron ruling fist. We might do some Mario Kart if the timing works out or something, you know? And Friday is Nancy Drew. Hopefully it's the finale. 2 husbando game. Holy moly. 2 husbando game. And if Nancy Drew... You know, if the timing works out again, we can do some Mario Kart. If we finish early, we got the new Mario Kart tracks to look at. 2 pawns immediately right off the bat. I hate that. I hate that. The Attack on Titan finale of Nancy Drew. Part 1, part 2, but for real this time. I promise. We swear. I don't even know what I'm throwing away. I don't think we're gonna win this yet. Left Lord and Right Lord, the 2 husbandos are already starting to Eiffel Tower me at this point. Like this is tough, you know? I'm excited to finally play Mario Kart. I've been practicing. Holy moly, I gotta practice. That makes me scared. I'm so rusty. Who am I kidding? I'm the best Mario Kart driver in this entire world. No, I definitely want to check out the new courses, and it's always a lot of fun when we get to play like together in the same cup. But it's not fun when we get raided by teenagers that just get first, second, and third place because they're a part of a Minecraft like clan or something. That's not that fun. But besides that, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Fox and Geese went pretty quickly compared to other streamers, and definitely compared to how long it took me to win all the sections. Hedgehog. So if you don't know, Fox and Geese is a game within the Nancy Drew. The husbandos are fighting. The husbandos are fighting. Mom and dad are fighting, and I don't like it. I'm stuck right in the middle. Help me, stepbrother. This could come from what, a 5-6-6? No, the 5s are already gone. The 4 is probably a safe tile to throw. I have no idea what's going on. They could be going for a half flush in the circle suit. I mean, I think I just pray that one of these bozos is good enough to win it, right? Here, take my 4. Fox and Geese is a game in Nancy Drew that's like, I can honestly see why other people have difficulties with it. The thing about me though is that I'm kind of like the best strategy gamer of all time. Not only that, my meta of developing move followed by developing move honestly changed the entire game. Honestly changed the entire game. Okay, Right Lord is in Tenpai. They have Seatwind, red 5, red 5. I think at this point, and you're not gonna like this, I think at this point we just genuinely fold. I think we just genuinely fold. We close our eyes and we pretend that someone is in Tenpai. We pretend that someone is called Riichi because Right Lord is Right Lord is pitching a tent right now. They got Seatwind, red 5, red 5. It's very spooky. I've been saying developing moves so much IRL. I mean, it's kind of a good saying because it's like, you know, we break our goals down into only the actionable things. Hence, developing moves. You can only do so many developing moves, right? Right Lord takes it away. That's fine. I mean, I do like this guy. I do like this guy a lot. It's cool that he has an eagle. I think this eagle is a reference to the one of bamboo. And I'm not even joking because everyone's outfit has like a little allusion to a Mahjong tile. And I don't mean illusion like, you know, a Chris Angel magic trick, a mind freak, if you will. I mean an allusion, like a reference to. I played the same game in Windows 3.1.1. It was called Pegs, I think. God, I wish that were me. Sorry. I mean, this is the thing about the 5. The 5 is like pretty redundant right now. Pretty redundo. But like Redondo Beach, that's kind of fun. But if we draw into like a 6 or something or a 4, maybe we can get a pure straight in the circle suit. It's not impossible, right? I was texting my crush this weekend and called it a developing move. Yeah, let's go. Who says the developing moves cannot be used in the arena of love? 3 pairs? I mean, we got 3 pairs in this. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Ooh, that is a good draw. You've heard of good reads, but good draws. Okay, fair enough. I'll keep these shapes. These shapes are looking pretty okay. We have the vague chance at a Riichi Pinfu, I think. Developing love. New tag for me to look up on Archive of Our Own later. 2 is not necessarily what we want to see, unfortunately. A good phrase for a crush. That's the thing. So here's the thing. We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. This is my theory about crushes, okay? How can you tell when someone's a dom or a sub? No. I was trying to make a joke, and the first thing that, you know, when you're falling and you just grab onto something, you know when you're just like, yeah, like you slip on a banana peel and you're just flailing around, your arms are going, whoa, 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 whoa. You go, whoa, 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 and you just try to grab onto something. That's what I grabbed onto, okay? Anyway, here's my theory about crushes. I think that if you have a crush, it is maybe best to not tell your friends. I know. I'm gonna go Suji Gaming because we're so far away from 7 pairs. I thought this was a pair. Oh my God, I can't see straight. Because if you tell your friends about the crush and then the crush does not go well, that's like so much more added emotional pressure for you. And it just like, it makes the situation a lot harder. So like Beth and I have been dating for, I don't know, like 2.5 years at this point. Evangelion 2.5.1. But like before that, if I was like talking to someone on an app, I just straight up wouldn't tell anyone until like we had gone on a few dates, because otherwise, like, I don't want people up in my fucking business, you know? Hide a crush from the girlies. I don't know. It's different because I think that if you have a really supportive community, team of girlies, 2 is the safest. Oh my God, triples are best. Jesus Christ. I'm so scared. That's different because there's also a lot of solace and safety, and simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. There's a lot of solace in like, oh, I don't know what to say to someone else. Can you help me write this text, please? That's like very cool, very legal and very cool. But I don't know. I got so much game that, that I'm not even worried. No, I'm just nervous, okay? I'm just nervous and sweaty. But I think I've gotten pretty good at learning how to communicate in those situations. I will not tell anyone until I've been married for 8 years. Hedgehogs, like actually based. Like actually based. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. 4-7, the single tile Zuzzy red dragon. Wait, game recognized game, baby. Game recognized game. That's a respectable hand. That's amore. All right. What have we got going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's an okay hand. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give him a chance. Maybe our Riichi Pinfu hand with the Southwind as our pair. But not telling them means when you inevitably realize your crush was super embarrassing, no one can razz you for it. But that's the thing. I don't know if I'm just because I'm a sensitive soul and I don't like getting razzed. I don't like getting razzed. I would rather get jazzed. You know what I mean? Getting razzed, getting kind of like, being given a hard time. But being shown the wonders of jazz, kind of based. Kind of based. I don't want to be razzed either. Oh, then we're on the same team of, yeah, you don't tell people so that, if it doesn't work out, no one can razz you. And that is the ultimate protection. That is, you want to be an emotional fortress? Set up the razz guards, baby. Okay, 1 tile away from Tenpai. Not a perfect 1 away per se Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Not a perfect 1 away necessarily, but we also can't get Riichi Pinfu. That's also okay. But there's 2 leftover Riichi sticks from the night before that have been sitting in our fridge, and maybe we can make something happen with them, right? My ego is too bloated for Raz. That's honestly good. I think that like having a healthy amount of self-confidence is good. I definitely want to work on my self-confidence more. Dude, can I tell you something? Oh, this is fucking Zuzzy. Oh my God. We're gonna win this one, okay? We're just gonna talk. We have the auto run thing on. We're gonna win this one. The South one was literally just discarded. Not only that, the 7 of characters is literally a Suji gaming trap with the 4 of characters. We discarded it. This is Dark Mahjong. I agree. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've been trying to quit the YouTube addiction for a while now. Dude, today for lunch, I did not watch YouTube. I just read a magazine instead. It was like the zine that my short story was published in. So, stroking my own ego a little bit, but it was so fucking hard. My whole body wanted to watch YouTube, listen to something, but I was like, no, Yisung, like I genuinely just want to be bored. I genuinely want to be bored so I can get to know myself more and so I'll have more energy for later and I can give my brain a chance to actually fucking rest. But like in the moment, having lunch with no media on in the background, it made my brain feral. It made my brain go, like I wanted to be in front of a screen so badly. So I'm just gonna say this, like I have not always succeeded. Later in the afternoon, I fucking gave up, but I struggled through lunch and I'm really proud of myself for that. So if anyone else is struggling with, the tech addiction, first of all, get fucked. Not to you. Sorry. Not to you. To Left Lord. Not to you. Not to you. The phrasing was really bad. First of all, get fucked. Second of all, you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. What zine though? It's called Compound Butter. My short story is in the Escape edition. And I can't recommend it enough. It's like truly the most stylish fucking publication, the most stylish thing that I own, And stream. Proud of you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. This weekend, I felt like I had too much of my fill with YouTube and I haven't gone back. Evie is my dog, even though that economically, even though that's economically like bad for me, like, or not, what I mean? Like I'm incentivized to, holy fuck. I'm not phrasing. I'm incentivized to, get people hooked, right? But I genuinely am so happy to hear that. I genuinely am so happy to hear that. Let's hopefully see another Southwind. I think seeing another one would be good. How are the tiles treating you again? There we are. Honestly, not bad. We started out a little zuzzy. But now we are slowly getting the good, okay? We are slowly getting the best tiles I've ever seen. Just play the YouTube videos on mute in another room. Thank you. That's when like K-pop stands, go fuck themselves. No, sorry. It's just I draw the tiles and then I say the things and the timing is so bad. It's like when K-pop stands like just put on their favorite band's songs on repeat and then like, but they don't even listen. They just put them on throughout the night to just boost the numbers. We're not conning, by the way. We can't con. The con would screw up our shapes here. Udong so saucy tonight? How do you know? You've been visiting Udong's stream, huh? What's he streaming? Something dumb like reviewing the portfolio on his stocks or something? Nope. We don't want that. We don't want this, I think. I think this is okay. We're keeping a safe tile for later. Would love to pawn into something like the Southwind or the One of Characters. One of Characters is the Dora, probably going to be a little bit harder to come by. What are you on, antidepressants? He's streaming Riichi City? You know, that's not bad. It's not bad. I want to check out Riichi City. If you get another 7, you could con. That's true. If I get another 7, I could go to Khan Academy. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Get weight on that 5-8. That's not bad. You're not wrong. I would love to just get into Tenpai now, though. Left Lord thinking about something. Maybe they're finally starting to realize the danger that they're in. Yeah, okay. Good one, buddy. Okay, thank you for the pawn of the One of Characters. If now anyone pushes into my hand, they better have something amazeballs, okay? They better have something amazeballs if they're willing to push into the darkness that is my hand. So I want it. So we could have conned there. We would have stayed in Tenpai for a 4 or a 7, right? But all the 4s were gone, and it would have been foolish. It would have been foolish too. It would have been so fool. What was I thinking? Please, I must be beside myself. Oh, Lord. Whoa, God. I almost did it for the content, okay? I almost did it for the content. Can you look in the log to see what would happen? Parthenex, I was thinking about that. Let's definitely take a look back in the logs after this game. I want to see if we would have had the nut draw. the nuts, Rin Shen after a con, Yaku draw. So on, how's it going? Yeah. How much have I been drinking? This little lemon tea I've got going on, this little lemon tea number, not enough, evidently. Okay, the red dragons are gone. This hand has taken lift off on me. He said, I'm pogged too many times before, so this hand probably doesn't get there, right? This hand looking kind of bad with it. Not only that, it's looking kind of valueless with it. 5-6 is nice. If someone else calls Riichi before us, that's fine. We have 3 West Winds to fold with while we figure out what tiles are safe for them. That's okay. That's okay. Chug it. Hey, this is not a fraternity, okay? I don't need to, you know, debase myself via alcohol to feel like I fit in with a community. Although I don't know. Maybe it is. What are the differences between us and a fraternity? Well, we don't all have matching shirts, which I suppose is something that the fraternity has got on us. But also, no one here is hazed, okay? That's really good. Like, I remember I have friends in college that joined a fraternity, and they said that a part of their hazing was they all put on blindfolds. Allegedly, right? I don't know if it's true, but I think it's true. Like, they all put on blindfolds and had to bang on spoons in a dark basement for hours on end. That sounds fun. Male friendships sure seem like a lot of fun. Ooh, can I get in on some of that, please? Oishi definitely hazed me. Wait, what the fuck? For real? No. I mean, the only way that people get hazed in this stream is that it's like a reverse hazing, right? It's like being gifted a lot. Like The only way that people get hazed in this stream is because you get to listen to my awesome jokes, you know? And that's just a gift. Fuck. We should have matching shirts. I agree. Riichi, Sumo, all simples. Wait, stop? Stop? Oh my god, I'm the dealer. I'll never forget the husbando who took everything from me. That was an 8-han hand. I just paid out a Mongon's worth of points. You've heard of Gone Girl, but my points are Mongon Girl. That's the closest thing to hazing that anyone's ever gonna experience in this chat, okay? And honestly, one in chat if that was delightful. It's all ones. It's all ones. We can still get out of here. I mean, we need some badonkadonk hands. Don't get me wrong. We definitely need some huge hands to get us back into this MFR, but it's still possible. It's still possible. At least you're in second. Yeah, there's a big gulf between us and third and fourth place. We are the Itachi Uchiha to the Sasuke Uchihas sitting across from us at the table, right? The hands need to be thick. You're not wrong. THICC. Was that character Assassin's Creed? I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if there was a guy that looked like this person in Assassin's Creed, but I don't think that they've done a collab necessarily. You are just from the Code Geass anime, and you are also from the Code Geass anime. It's Code Geass. I know it's Code Geass. I don't like saying that though. You know what I mean? It just hits the ear a little weird. What do we want to see right now? 2 of characters, I guess. 2 of characters would be nice. Maybe we can get into a Riichi Pinfu situation if that's the case. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more. I'm going to maybe flirt with the idea of 7 pairs. I'm going to flirt with the idea of 7 pairs, but if we draw some stuff that's like good for us, yeah, like that. We are now 1 tile away from Riichi Pinfu. We need to draw into an 8 of bamboo in order to make that happen. If this was the case, do I actually call Riichi here? If we're talking about classics, do my name get brought up? I think I do call Riichi here, right? Like, I want to be able to get into first place. Damaten Pinfu is nothing. But Riichi Pinfu, we get the chance at Sumo, we get the chance at Aura. Unfortunately for us, the 2s are almost gone, and the 5s are also almost gone. So this doesn't look great for us. This doesn't look great. It's okay, though. It's okay, though. Triptych, I'm so used to YouTube Yusung. Twitch Yusung is so much spicier. For better or for worse, right? Like, I don't know. YouTube Yusung is definitely a little bit more family friendly, but this is where the freak flag flies, you know? I still want the chance to get into first place. Honestly, the nut draw at this point is like maybe like a 2 of characters, and then okay, never mind. They're all gone. Hang on, are they actually all gone? Okay, they're actually all gone. The nut draw at this point would be a 5 of characters. I'm about to go sicko mode. Okay, I am just going to bet. I'm going to try to get into Tenpai by the end of the round and just try to kind of play safely for the rest of the game. For the possibility of an exhaustive draw. I don't think Right Lord has a flush in the bamboo suit, right? That 1 came out pretty early along with these honor tiles. So we just want to get into Tenpai. I'm not gonna go for the after the con, okay? We would have literally none of the 2s left and 2 copies of the 5 of characters left. It's not happening. It's not happening today. Left Lord with the Riichi, but this is Suji Gaming. I feel okay about this. What can we discard? We can discard the 1 or the 2, and both would feel good. Call me the author of Game of Thrones the way we got George or options. Under the River as hand. It's not bad, right? We can go for Under the Sea, Under the River. It's not impossible. Someone needs to discard a 5, though. That is not a safe tile. Oh, boy. Yeah, I can't. I unfortunately cannot. The 4 or the 7 of circles is really spicy right now. There's nothing on the table that shows that the 4 or the 7 is really that good. They had a million circle tiles. They're not going for it. They were also going for circle tiles. There's just not a lot of circle tiles discarded, right? So I'm happy to get out of there. Again, our hand was pretty much valueless. He's penniless. He's flying by the seat of his pants. Hamilton and other Hamilton references. So I didn't want to risk the family farm for that. I think that was a pretty decent play, all things considered. This hand, we got 1 red 5. That's okay. That's okay. That's kind of all we've got going on for us, but it could be worse. He's valueless. He's flying by the seat of his hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand. They're not exactly great. I would happily replace this 8, 9 with maybe like a 5, 6 in the circle suit or something along those lines. Dora is the 3 of bamboo. That would be incredible to draw into this hand. Left Lord has got something spicy cooking, right? It looks like they're going for a flush in the character suit. Okay, that's spicy. That's certainly pretty spicy. Do you know? Do you know about the From Under Yaku? No, I don't know about the From Under Yaku. But I'd like to learn from under these nuts. I would love to try to get the From Under Yaku more often in my games. Mark's Hamilton reference. Thank you, thank you. Do you like spicy food? So in my youth, right? In my youth, I used to not like spicy foods. They were just too intense for me, right? Like too intense, like going on a big ass roller coaster. It just didn't bring me a lot of joy, right? But as I've gotten older, I am now hooked on phonics. I love spicy food. I still can't do a lot of like intense stuff. But for example, if you go to like a Chinese dim sum restaurant and there's like some spicy chili oil, holy smokes, dude. That stuff hits. I don't know what to tell you. That stuff just absolutely hits. Was your definition of spicy the same? Well, what do you mean by that? Like my barometer of what I considered spicy or not? It's definitely changed, I think. I think it's definitely changed. Call me a song from Wicked, the way something has changed within me. Okay, 1 tile away from Tenpai. I'd call Riichi with this hand. Easy peasy. Riichi, red 5 Dora. And it looks like we've got decent enough weights. If we draw into 2 of characters, that's probably the best. We get to wait on a terminal tile and a Southwind. Oh, baby, that is spicy. Oh, baby, that's the spice. That's the spice right there. Have you heard of the Bofa Yaku? The Bofa Yaku sounds very interesting. Though I think that is a local Yaku. But I want to try fitting both these points in my mouth. Okay, a crossword calls the Riichi. I don't think that we want to push here, right? They're so far away right now. And if they're gonna sumo with a big hand, at least they take a lot of points away from the dealer. Never mind. We can maybe chase because Right Lord just discarded the 1 of characters. Oh, that is probably the kiss of death with this hand. The 5 of circles is probably not coming out unless they throw an 8 of circles. Then we can go inside Suji on their A word, you know? That is a dangerous tile. It's Suji to the Dora. At least they don't deal in with the Dora itself, but Riichi, Pinfu, red 5. Happy to see it. Happy to see it. We get closer and closer to first. Let's go. Have you tried going Mind Goblin mode? Oishi, please, some decorum. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I thought it'd be funny to allow all of them and then, you know. Are there any custom local Yaku you're into and would like to play? I think I would like to play the Sakon variant of Mahjong. No, dude, I don't know a lot of the sorry. You had a real question and I just gave you the finger. I'm so sorry. I don't know a lot of the local Yaku. That's the problem. Like I would definitely like to explore those more. Not only that, like we got a lot of the other game modes in Mahjong Soul are genuinely very fun. Like the tournament style, like more for fun game modes where everyone has like an anime ability. I love that shit, dude. That shit is so fun. Parenshan is the best local Yaku. Okay, that is a real thing because it does not you can't say D's nuts after it, and I mean you could, but it wouldn't make much sense. So what's sock on? No, we can't, but we must, but we can't. So we could even accept the Dora, which is the five of bamboo here, and we could throw away the 8. We definitely want to get rid of this 8-9 shape. It's really weak, plus it cannibalizes the 7 of circles weight that we've got going on to its left. I don't think we open this hand, actually. I can't believe this, but I'm going sicko mode on this. I think we throw away the 3-5, right? We have the opportunity to draw a red dragon, call Riichi. Riichi, red dragon, double-sided weight. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. We can also just pawn this for a really baby hand, and guess what? I think that's okay. I think that is genuinely okay, because I don't want Left Lord to... They haven't discarded any character tiles. I don't want them to pog up with a giant hand. I want to stop Right Lord from amassing even bigger of a lead. I think this is okay. I think this is okay. Crosslord with the Riichi. I don't think I even risk it, dude. I genuinely don't think I even risk it. Like, they're the dealer. It's a dealer Riichi. It's pretty scary, not gonna lie to you. And we can even throw away the 6s and the 9s. I feel like those also offer up a lot of security for us. Call me the S&P 500. This is for 10 gaming, but I'm not, dude, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm going Omega safe. I'm going Omega safe with this hand, okay? Not even for the biscuit. The biscuit's a lie. The biscuit is a crosslord slurping up all our points and laughing their way to the bank. It's a very painful biscuit. This thing that we call chance. Can still get back into Tenpai very, very easily. We need a 3 of characters. I suppose it's not necessarily the easiest thing. Wow, Left Lord is willing to push with a 2 of bamboo. That is not very safe at all. I've got to assume that they have a good, strong hand in the character suit. So we have to be super, super careful if we're going to discard any more character tiles. Minefield Mahjong from Kaiji is pretty interesting. Oh, that sounds very fun. We've already mastered Minesweeper from our Nancy Drew adventures. I'm sure that we could parlay those skills into Mahjong as well. Parenshan, my balls. Fuck. Can't believe I've been made to look like such a fool. Fuck. This is absolutely horrendous. A crosslord is willing to throw the 5 of circles. Okay, turns out the 5 of circles would have been safe, but I still think it was correct not to throw it in the early game. It's a 2-player variant. Oh, yo, let's go. We have anything else that's like explicitly safe? Parental advisory is required for you to be able to buy this CD. Okay, we get out of here scot-free. A crosslord, let's see what you were waiting on. You were waiting on a 5 and an 8 of bamboo. Left Lord waiting on a 5 and a 6 of oh my god, the 5 of bamboo is the Dora. Wow, we knew that, but Left Lord also was sporting a big hand, right? All simples, red 5, Dora. Already 4 Han, but if they get another 5, it's an insta Mongun. It's very strong. It's very strong. Okay. This is gonna be a bit of a longer game than we necessarily signed up for, but I'm happy to be streaming. I genuinely am. Thank you as always for joining me and for making it a fun time. Okay, we've seen this shape before. This is a very familiar shape we've got going on in the character tiles. We would love to see another Northwind or something, just so that, you know, we can maybe call a Riichi Pinfu and make use of the door instead of having to get rid of it or anything. Speaking of playing games for money, I remember in high school, like I think that all, you know, it's a very teenage boy type of thing to do, not to needlessly gender anything, but you know, it's like I feel like it's a very stereotypical thing of like, hey, you guys want to play poker and like getting into poker. But this is the thing about playing poker, because we would play Texas Hold'em with no real money in the no real money, right? We would just play for S's and G's, you know? But that's the thing, like the whole thing about poker is that it needs to have risk associated with it. Otherwise, as we quickly found out, you can just go all in with every hand and kind of make it a zero-sum game for everyone. So as a result, hold them in your mouth. God damn it. As a result, like I don't really know like the joy of poker. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't necessarily want to like gamble and lose all of my money either, but I think poker is a very, very interesting game, but I just haven't had the opportunity to like really explore it, you know? Poker also had a cultural moment. I won't lie. Sometimes on YouTube, when I get those videos recommended, that's like best top 5 poker reads of all time. You got aces, right? Like that's a thumbnail. Like that does interest me. That very much so interests me. But yeah, I never really got into it, you know? In my youth, I could have gone pro in Uno. I got gifted a set of Uno cards, but it's not regular Uno. This isn't your grandparents' Uno, okay? It's called Uno Flip, where occasionally cards will have flip on it, and then you turn the whole deck and your hand upside down. It's not bad. I played it with both Beth and my friend Emily when Emily was visiting. It's not bad. Is it good? Hell no. But it's not bad, you know? Calling Riichi is like calling Uno. So true. So true. There's an incredible John Boys on poker. It was deleted, but there are many re-uploads on there. Oh, honestly, that sounds pretty sick. Sounds pretty sick. Is there a high stakes Uno parlor? Honestly, if you know how like sometimes streamers will play like the Uno on the Switch or whatever, and like it's a thing that everyone can get down with. If they added anime waifus to Uno, it would genuinely be the most popular game on Switch. I'm not like if they put all of Mahjong Soul's characters into Uno, I think it would be so popular. Okay, this is what we like to call trying to get into Tenpai before the end of the game. It might not work, but if it does, it'd be pretty snazzy, right? Gotcha, Uno. Yeah, we need more gambling. A crossword is called the Riichi, and we have no. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Riichi Ipats Pinfu. A very small hand, but they are the dealer. Left Lord would hate to be giving up those points as well. Okay. I mean, look, just keep burping right into the mic. That's excellent, Yusung. That's great for the people wearing high fidelity headphones or something. There's a popular card game in my country and I want to make it competitive. Need some rules rework though. What are you describing? Magic the Gathering? No, what's the card game called? Also no. I genuinely love card games in general. I think this is what makes streaming very easy for me. It's this idea that like you know, games can bring people together. No matter what your background is, no matter what your political beliefs are, we can probably sit down and have a game of Riichi Mahjong and it would be okay. Left Lord is tired of your shenanigans. They want their chance on the dealer's seat. They're not going for big hands anymore. They're just trying to get it. Fair enough. Left Lord is the dealer. This is their last chance as the dealer's seat. Okay. We have 2 of the East Winds, or as I like to call them, the Feast Winds. Just kidding, I've never called them that in my entire life. I don't know, we have 3 pairs in our hand. I don't exactly see how this hand wins. Maybe we should just be keeping our honor tiles at this point, because if we don't see how this hand wins, we might like... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more. If a 5 of characters comes out, I will pawn it. Anything else that comes out, I probably don't pawn it. This is honestly the best case scenario because we can go 7 pairs or maybe all triplets if things go really wrong for us. We call it karaoke here. Chilean, by the way. Oh, hell yeah. I always want to learn new like card games and stuff. I don't know. Because like my parents and I used to play like it translates vaguely to Presidents, like on 51 Clubhouse Games, I think. Maybe there's like, I think it's called Presidents on there, but that's like a really fun game. And that's just like with a normal set of cards, right? And yeah, I don't know. It was a nice moment. Beth learned to play, and we got to play with my parents, and it was a nice way to pass the time without getting into some awkward conversations. So when are you gonna get married, etc., etc. All right, so it looks like what we're gonna end up doing is going for a 7 pairs hand. This is okay. Left Lord is the dealer. They need to be playing super offensively. They need to be playing Super Mario Maker offense right now. And if they it's the heaviest hand of all time. You know what I mean? It's like too heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on, dude. We have to at this point. I just didn't believe in the heart of the cards, but dude, all triplets is genuinely a bait, and I don't think it was like capital W wrong to pass up the Eastwind there. I don't think it was wrong. Have I ever played 52 card pickup? It's my favorite freaking game because I love pain. I love pain. Okay, let's see what happens here. So what is the nut jar right now? We want to see another 6 of bamboo or another red dragon in our hand right now. That would feel pretty good. Anything else is literally impossible. Left Lord calls the Riichi, and now we fold. Now we fold. Absolutely, we fold. So what are we hoping for? We're hoping to get into Tenpai for an under the river or under the sea kind of a situation right now. Will I be willing to throw the red dragon? Not if the 1 of circles is safe. They're going defense mode because of the unbelievable, unbelievable, just truly unbelievable. Okay, let me look around the table. 3, 3, 3. It is unlikely that they have a 2, 3. We see a lot of the 3s gone, but it's still possible that they have a 2, 3. If we get into Tenpai, I'm afraid that we have to go for it. I'm afraid that we genuinely have to go for it because it's our ticket into first place, but it's also our ticket into ruin, which is really unfortunate. But what else do we have that's safe? The red dragons themselves? Absolutely not. I would rather you drag your nuts over my forehead. Okay, Left Lord Sumos. That's fine. They're waiting on the 8 of characters. Pretty spicy. Pretty spicy. Riichi, Sumo, all simples. As the dealer, I mean, this is a spicy game. It's a bit of a longer game, but it's still anyone's game, surprisingly, considering all the repeat counters and Right Lord's big hands. 3 pairs in our hand. I genuinely like another green dragon here would be the nut draw. Another green dragon would be the nut draw, but like everyone needs another green dragon, right? This is a real daddy wants a new pair of shoes kind of situation. 4 pairs in our hand. No album out. And my money's so tall that my Barbie's got to climb it. Okay. Maybe 7 pairs. If we draw into another pair, we'll go 7 pairs. If we don't, I think we got to continue playing this normal mode. I believe in Suzaku. Suzaku is this player. I know I haven't even watched Code Geass, but I know the doubters are gonna try to slurp me, you know? Okay, 2, 3, 4. No one pawn this, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is an all simples hand. This is unfortunately an all simples hand. It's not good, but we can start pawning and cheating our way to the top, and it's a very fast hand. So I think we got to lean into our hand strengths. And again, opening up the gulf between us and third place is also... I didn't fucking believe, dude. I didn't fucking believe hard enough. God damn it. Oh my God. All right. That's okay. That's okay. We can still get out of this. We can still get out of this. Roblox oof sound plays. It's a satisfying oof. Just kidding. It's very low audio. Oh my God. I fucking didn't believe. Oh my. That would have been Tenpai. That would have been Tenpai, right? Oh, jeez Louise. This is absurd. This is so absurd. I don't think we Riichi here. This is 7 pairs, all simples. If we draw into a 1 of circles or a 7 of circles, maybe we can call the Riichi. Set a nice little Suji trap bright and early in the morning. Across it looks like they got something going on, though. Yeah, they got something dangerous going on. Oh, this hurts. Half flush, all triplets, farm to table Mongon. This guy is getting sucked. I'm not that happy either. Now I'm in 3rd place. But now is the summer of the opposite of discontent, because we are the dealer. This is our chance. Unfortunately, our opening hand kind of doo-doo with it, but it doesn't mean we're out forever. Don't lose hope. You're right. Kingdom Hearts is light. Mickey Mouse voice. Oh, did somebody say the door to darkness? You know, the one good thing about realizing that I walk around like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo is that I've realized that I have a good Shaggy from Scooby-Doo vocal impression. Okay, so I need you to close your eyes really quickly. Close your eyes. Okay, they're closed? All right, here we go. Like Zoink Scoob. You can open your eyes. It's pretty good. Closed? Nah. You might be a good typist, you know? Matthew Lillard, watch out. I'm coming for your job. I'm absolutely... Watch your neck, Matthew Lillard. Just kidding. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. All right, what do we want to see here? We just want to see like a 7 of characters and then just like anything for our Riichi Pinfu hand to come to fruition. Phrasing, I guess. I can touch type. Yo, let's go. Time to pick up a green shirt and a talking dog. I also got a decent Scooby. I'm gonna ask that you close your eyes though. I'm gonna ask that you close your eyes. Are they closed? Are they closed? Ruh-roh, Raggy. You can open them. What do you think? I think it's good. I think it's good. Like every actor needs to find their spark, needs to find the thing that makes them special. I think I could do a one-man staged reading of a Scooby-Doo episode. I think I could even do a Fred, because Fred is just a guy. He's the most plain voice of all time. No offense to any Fred stands out there. Let's split up. All right, gang, let's split up. Like, that's a good Fred. That's a good Fred. Thank you. A nice little, finally, some good frickin' tiles. They're not amazing tiles, but we finally get to call Riichi Pinfu as the dealer. We get the chance for Sumo, we get the chance for Ipatsu, we get a chance for a lot of things, you know? Fred is your white Sona voice. I mean, that Fred voice is genuinely the type of tone that I use when talking to customer service, when ordering things from a restaurant. Anything to disguise the whole, you know, I don't want to, just in case you weren't exactly home on January 6th, I don't want to raise any flags for you, you know? This is how messed up the world is. You got a good white New York voice. Thank you. I mean, this is I did spend a few years on Long Island, and you know, upstate New York. Hey, does everybody have some granola? Like you know, it's in there. It's in there for sure. I would pay for a Sung Lu one-man Scooby-Doo. It'd be a fun show. I think it'd be a fun show. It'd be kind of like, who asked for this? You know what I mean? Like, nobody in the world, like no one, absolutely no one, you sung like Zoink Scoob. But like, still, I'm doing it. I'm out here living my best life. I'm out here scoobing it up. Uh-oh. We just discarded the Dora. That's okay. That's okay. Right Lord is folding. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Why did you do Long Island with an Aussie accent? Can I get a flat white on this Long Island? Okay, I'm probably offending someone. I apologize. I'm just trying to titillate others with regional dialects. One of my favorite things to do sexually. That's not true. That's not true, okay? That's not true. It is just something that I said, okay? It is not true. Specifically Dan Harmon's Aussie accent. Does somebody order a flat white? Okay, let's go! Riichi, Pinfu, Sumo, Aura! Oops. Oops. Because your piss is on my lips. Because your piss is on my lips. Someone's titillated with the word titillated today. You know, On the internet, people were obsessed with Ligma for a while. And what did I do? I stoically stood by and did not participate. Now Yusun gets excited about one word and everyone's like, you can't do that. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing the victim. No one's doing that to me. What's Ligma? Fuck. Hold on, not that. Lose out a little bit. I mean, if you're a second place voter, it's not over, right? Because Right Lord ends this game in as the dealer's seat. So we still want to build up a lead here, right? We still want to build up a lead. I'm gonna throw the Dora right now because I don't necessarily want it in my hand. I think we got maybe like a Riichi Pinfu kind of a situation with the West Winds as our pair. I think that is our best course of action. It's not terrible per se. Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Okay. Unfortunately, we're not drawing the best tiles right now. So what do we want to see here? We want to see Right Lord dealing into Left Lord. If we don't win this hand, the next best thing is Right Lord dealing into Left Lord, opening up a gulf between us and second place. That would feel pretty good. Sometimes, like, imagine, like, dude, sometimes Mahjong is like genuinely such a painful game because imagine being Left Lord. We've just been in this exact same game for maybe up like around an hour at this point, and you've been in last for like 70% of it. Like, that has got to hurt your soul. Give me the beat, boys, and hurt my soul. It must be painful, you know? Just send Left Lord to the Shadow Realm with a 1 Yaku hand. That's also true. If we win on a 2 Han hand and we get to destroy Left Lord, rob them of everything that they know dear, we just get to end the game like that. So we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. It's not a good Tenpai, right? Right Lord Sumos, second place Slurpers. Oh my god. That's a big hand. We're the dealer. All right, it's gonna take a really big hand. Oh, the game is over because Left Lord died. That was a fun game. It was a longer game, a longer stream, but thank you for hanging out. Exclamation mark Discord if you want to talk more. I will be there immediately after the stream. New YouTube videos every single day. So, exclamation mark YouTube if you want to join us there. The VODs channel is linked down below as well. Thank you for all the support. I genuinely appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. I hope you have a nice night. We'll be back on Wednesday at 4 p.m. PST with some King of the Castle. We'll be back on Friday at 4 p.m. PST with some Nancy Drew, okay? Oishi, Ellie, Bowser, Calamari, I'm Roddy, Andriothea, Life Cereal, Palace Cat, Butts Genitals, Icarus Quack, Girl Luigi, Diplo Panda, Abraxas, Jaso Man, anyone else that I might be missing, Parthenax, Hozanov, Hedgehogs, Street Luck. See you in the Discord. Please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.